Hey everybody, this is another scene in Set with the Howling Winds, a World of the Apocalypse joint set in San Diego, California. Today, Darcy was all like, hey, I need to go see Jesse because I need to have my rite of passage to go into the Wardens of Lost and actually, be in a tribe. Bitch, what? Hey. And then he goes over to Jesse.
And Jesse will look up at him. He's kind of like laying spread eagle on the floor, like just fucking stretched out.
Jesse! And he runs and glomps him.
Oh, hey, how you
Hi.
doing?
Hi.
Hi.
He comes to speak.
Are you gonna kiss me?
No.
God damn it.
Okay.
Fishy kiss? No, fishy kiss his lips.
He chuckles. And he just hugs him and he says, listen.
Okay, I'm listening. What? I'm listening, Linda. What?
Rite of passage. Hi.
Oh. Hi. You ready for that?
Yes!
Let's go. Shit, I've been waiting for you. God damn. Get up.
He jumps up and he's like, okay, I'm ready.
Let's go. Put his fist in the air.
Everybody, let's go.
By the way, I need to let you know that you could die from this.
Okay. Woo.
You have all your affairs in order, right? He'll nod.
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't want you to die, but that doesn't mean I'm not prepared for you to.
I have my bow. Oh, and by the way, Jesse will notice that Darcy is wearing Zhongli's trench coat.
Okay.
Yeah, he's wearing Zhongli's trench coat now for some reason.
It's like a Letterman's jacket. Okay, guess it's love. So he'll hop into his Jeep with him, his truck. Got a truck. He hops into it. He's like, "Come on, let's go."
He hops in. He's like, onward.
So they cobra karaoke the whole way.
I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. I want to dance with somebody.
With somebody who loves me. So he'll hop out.
Thriller.
Oh my god. Like, have you ever noticed that the lyrics to Bop are actually a hell of a lot more fucking dark than most people realize they are?
No, I haven't realized that. I need to listen to the lyrics.
It's true. Time and they were basically like, that's not true. And I was like, it's totally true.
Okay. I guess I need to look at the lyrics.
Well, okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm just gonna read them. I'm gonna recite them to you from memory. Okay.
Okay.
You have so many relationships in this life. Only one or two will last. You go through all the pain and strife. Then you turn your back and they're gone so fast.
That is dark.
So hold on to the ones who really care. In the end, they'll be the ones who are there. And when you get old and you start losing your hair, can you tell me who will still care?
Oh, that's actually really cute.
I know. I keep telling people that.
Oh.
But nobody listens to me.
I listen to you.
I'm glad you listen to me. So he puts Bop on. Bop do. It's the same thing with the song. I don't know if you've ever heard the song, but the song Como la Flor by fucking Selvina. You ever heard that song? Como la flor, tanto amor me dice tú. Yeah, you know what that song is about? Like as
No.
poppy and as fucking upbeat as it is. This is hilarious out of game, by the way. Most people don't realize this. A song is about somebody fucking breaking up with her and moving on, and how she's in terrible pain, like the flower that fucking dies. Not.
Jesus Christ.
I know,
Well,
right?
well, then again, if you sing La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha,
Right.
that is the most. He just covers his face.
Okay. So pull into the other step with him. He pulls into what do you call it? New Accord.
Darcy kind of looks around and he's kind of like a little like, you don't see any spiders, do you?
This one on your shoulder, that's all. He just smiles at him. Oh, lol, I'm just kidding. Tie dad. And he gets out of the car and starts skipping. He'll hold his hand up. Skip with me, Darcy.
We're off to do the rite of passage. So I can be awarded. Because.
Open Gangnam Style.
He starts doing the dance with him.
Hey, sexy lady.
Lady.
Oh,
Oh, my God, I'm style.
Fucking. Oh God. Rafi, by the way, stops. And just looks at them like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And keeps going. Letting him in the steps because he's the warder here. Oh my lord.
Dance with us.
He has open Gangnam Style a second. Jesse's like, for a fat guy, he did that really well.
He did.
The fuck? I didn't expect that. I've seen him. No, okay. He just keeps walking. So I'll walk with him, and I'll walk with him, and I'll walk with him. And then suddenly Darcy hears something. I need you to make a willpower roll, Darcy, to figure out how you react to it.
Okay. Let me see. Do I have any merits that work with this? Because I know he has merits that work with willpower. I just have to see.
See how this goes.
This would not affect the new litany. He would not. Okay.
Yep.
Willpower roll. What diff?
Difficulty 8, actually. And then the person got 8 successes on their intimidation. You'll understand.
2 successes. Hallelujah.
Okay, so it startles you, but it does not completely fucking unnerve you. You see a very savage wolf basically just snarl and viciously kind of pull against chains that he's been tied with. His eyes rolling with anger and madness.
Darcy kind of looks over at Jesse.
Hi.
What are you wanting me to do?
This is a black spiral dancer. Goes by the name of Xavier Nahamitun. And he is set to die.
Xavier?
Ask Petrova for one last chance. Petrova says if you can convince him to turn his back on the spiral, he will spare him.
Darcy's face softens. Xavier.
But just to let you know, His mother, Seeker.
Out of character, I don't think that
So.
would really affect him.
What?
Out of character, I don't think that really, like, he's never met Seeker.
I know, but still.
Okay.
It also proves how crazy he is, homeboy.
Okay.
So yeah, he'll step back. And he shifts to Hamid. He's bound with chains at his wrists.
Xavier, do you remember me?
Get these chains off.
Darcy looks at him and furrows his brows.
He'll rush at Darcy, just screaming with madness and anger. And before he reaches him, the chains snap. And he jerks actually and hits the ground. Fairly close to Darcy, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And he just starts screaming and like in anger. Ah! Let me go!
As he like gets snapped back and he like falls to the ground, Darcy will go over to him. Yeah, Darcy's actually walking up to him, and he kneels. He's going slow, very slowly, like he's approaching a wild animal.
Mm-hmm. Jesse is leaning on a wall nearby, but it's very clear that he will not fucking intervene. And if this kills Darcy, so be it.
Mm-hmm.
But once he gets close enough to Xavier, Xavier will attack him.
Darcy uses submit.
Oh boy! Well, damn, Darcy.
Yeah. Basically, he gets agonizing pain to drop to his knees. It doesn't say I roll anything though. Let's see. Stolen but
I
for
know
life.
submit. It's okay. It's
Okay.
fine. Don't worry. I know submit.
Okay.
He'll fall to the ground, screaming and agonizing pain.
Listen, Xavier. Do you want to die?
He death would be a far better option than this mockery I'm living.
What makes this a mockery to you?
You have turned your back on the worm. You pretenders.
We have not turned our back. You just refuse to listen.
Listen to what?
Look into my eyes. And he like steps in and he's face to face. Darcy's being super intimidated. And hey, you know what? I'm gonna roll intimidation actually.
Hey, roll that intimidation.
Darcy's intimidation. Wow, I'm surprised I'm doing this. I have never seen Darcy do this before.
No.
Manipulation. No, not manipulation. It's charisma. Intimidation. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
That's 4 dice. No, not 4 dice. 6 dice. And actually, I'm going to look at something. No, I'm not going to use that yet. And then I'm going to actually use a point of willpower to really be intimidating. That is 5 successes on intimidation.
So he goes pale, his eyes shaking.
Darcy grabs his shirt and looks at him dead in the eyes. Listen. Look into these eyes and tell me, can you tell that Whippoorwill has not left me? He still gives me his blessing. The reason why you are at your knees is because I still have my gifts that I have learned. If you choose to refuse the simple logic that is right here at your table, that's on you. Or do you want to serve the worm and help the worm grow, free the worm? Because right now, all we've been doing is just keeping the worm in shackles.
Pulls against his own.
He looks at the shackles. How do I drop the live link?
Copy it from. It's in the corner, like the right-hand corner. Yeah, you copy the link and then just drop it.
Okay. But yeah, Darcy has his shirt, and he is looking dead into his eyes. Xavier.
You are a fool. You are consumed by madness. You think the Garlo are ever going to treat us like equals after everything we've done? Where were they when I was left to die in the wilds? Whippoorwill gave me a place. My own mother left me. Just
He shakes his head.
it was a spiral that saved me. And those monsters.
Then what about me? What about the small amount of people that is willing to make a change? He looks at him, and he's still looking at him dead in the eyes. I stood up
Let
to the
go
warder.
of me. Let go of me. He starts pulling at him.
He lets him go. Listen to me. I let you attack me because I see someone who's scared. Do you remember me? I'm the one that you attacked. But I never came back to attack you. In fact, I stood between the warder of our sept and you. Because I believe that there is good in you. And I believe that you want to make a difference.
Your father has warped your mind. He forgets the blood that flows in his veins. He forgets what it was.
How did my father warp my mind when I didn't even know him?
He's twisted you into believing that they'll accept us with open arms.
No, he hasn't. And in fact, I know they won't accept us with open arms. But since when have you been a coward?
He snarls at him and runs to attack him again, like screaming.
Yeah, he uses Clap of Thunder, like, with his voice. How do spend Gnosis point. Yep. Okay. So it is. It's automatic. I just spend one Gnosis point, and he just roars into his face.
Yeah, he collapses. Jesse gasps actually and claps his hands over his ears. And he just collapses.
You choose to be afraid. You're afraid that they won't accept us. That you're afraid of this challenge. Of course they won't accept us. But does that mean that we just lay back and let everybody die? Since when have you been a coward?
I am no coward.
Then prove it to me.
By doing what? Turning my back on everything I hold sacred.
No. To fight. To live with your heart. To make a difference, Xavier. Do you always want to be hiding in the shadows? In the tunnels that we've had to burrow into? Away from the light? Or do you want to start climbing out?
Do me a favor and give me a charisma leadership roll.
Okay. 4, 6. Oh, and I get +3 dice because natural linguist.
You also, well, does your character have pure breed? I can't remember.
Pure breed 1, I think, because
Yeah,
Black
bear in
Spiral
mind
Dancer.
it's social and you get the pure breed one.
Okay. So, let's see. Natural linguist, it gives me 3 dice with any spoken language, like if I'm doing a dice pool with spoken language.
Mhm.
So, and then 6, so that's 9, and that's 10 dice. And I'm burning a point of willpower as well. Okay.
Look at side chat.
Side chat. We have 1 viewer.
Hi, viewer. It's probably Ninika.
Yes.
I thought you were rolling 100 dice, and I was like, well then.
No.
Okay.
Okay, that is that is 4 successes. on
He's-
charisma leadership.
He sees his body, his mannerisms, his posture changing. Instead of being on guard and things like that, and almost aggressive, he's not softening, but relaxing and listening to Darcy.
Xavier. He sits down cross-legged in front of him. I still see the same man that I saw when he first came to SotHW Howling Winds. Someone who's scared. Someone who wants change, but at the same time is afraid of it. If we're ever going to be free to help everyone else, we have to fight. We have to be more than ourselves.
His brow furrows.
I know you're scared. Heck, I will admit, I'm scared too. But everyone deserves a chance. And that includes you too. And so he goes forward, like slowly, and then he just wraps his arms around Xavier. It's okay.
He blinks softly.
You're my friend. And I told you that before. You are my friend, Xavier. And he squeezes softly. All of a sudden, like, Darcy just feels like a father.
Darcy can feel that he's shaking, trying to resist the shift.
Mm-hmm.
His head, his mind is swirling. What would you have me do?
He looks at him. Well, for one, there is a sect that we are forming that many people are going to go to, and they need strong guardians to protect it. Go to Warden's Reach. Be a guardian. Be someone who's strong. Like I know you are.
His brow furrows.
You are Xavier Santana. Warder of the Lost.
His brow furrows.
May I cleanse you?
He nods.
And Darcy starts performing rite of cleansing on him.
Oh, it hurts!
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts! Yeah, the sounds of his agony can be heard throughout the fucking sept. To be honest, he's gonna need Cassia's help. That's how tainted he is.
Mm-hmm. So Darcy
would a step of fucking you to go to Erebus.
Yeah, Darcy asks Jesse to go get him and help him.
Yeah.
Well, he's Lord Ninika, god damn it.
Cassia will also, by the way, he is one of the very few people who, outside of Tolia and a few others, knows the ritual of severance. So we'll also perform the ritual of severance for Xavier.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll look down. I guess I gotta go on my rite of passage now, huh? What kind of smirk?
He grins. You do.
Jesse actually speaks up. Nope.
No? Darcy looks over.
Shake his head. Oh.
Well then,
Tilts his head.
so you heard it.
Yours was to redeem him, and his was to redeem himself. Sometimes, in order to help others find their way, you got to do it first yourself. And smile to Xavier.
Darcy will look at Cassia and Jesse, and like he's ready to
Please.
take off his shackles if they'd let him.
Cassia will pass over the key to Darcy.
Mm-hmm. He'll unlock the shackles.
Off. And look at Darcy.
He's just smiling softly.
I suppose I need to go and meet with the warder at Warden's Reach, huh?
You do. Be prepared. Gogol is very intimidating.
What? What did you just say?
He grins.
Coño. He just throws his hands up and walks out. Jesse grins. You can hear him rattling off in Spanish curses as he walks down the fucking hallway like, fuck off, fuck this, fuck you, fuck that, fuck everybody. Gotta go fucking present himself to Global Fangs first and be like, oh, hey, I just left the smile. Let me be a guardian for you.
Darcy grins over at Jesse.
Jesse grins at him, smiles.
You know,
You better make sure Global doesn't go kill him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead that way.
Yeah, I'll nod at him.
You know, this is the first time I've ever like yelled at anybody really like that.
Yeah,
are you okay?
Let's not hope that that's something you do frequently. Yeah, he's like, can you not do that frequently?
That was very scary for me. Like, I don't. That was what was that? Like, God.
Wow. Anyway. He'll smile. His hair. Go with him.
Okay. And he runs off with Xavier.
So Jesse will shove his hand in his pockets and make his way back to the other sept. To his home sept. Looking for somebody. He'll howl out that Darcy Savadra and Xavier Santana are now fostered in the Wardens of the Lost.
Yes. Anything else, or is that good?
So he'll go to
Okay.
he'll go to the sept. You know what he's looking for.
Yes. Darcy's going with him.
Huh?
Do what?
What? I couldn't hear you.
Darcy's going with him. He's walking with him.
He told Darcy to go with Xavier.
Oh, I thought you were talking that you were Xavier.
No,
Sorry.
he wants Grima.
Oh.
Yes, he's looking for Grima.
Oh, okay.
While we have the scene.
Okay. There we go. Sorry, I was confused.
Not me! Oh my god. I don't know why that came out like that.
So Grima's sitting down knitting.
Blinks? Hey, fuck.
He looks up and
Hey,
smiles.
fuck, Fluffy.
And he walks over to Jesse and he just kind of like hugs him and like presses his head against his chest. He's like, hi.
Do you ever use your hair to knit little mice sweaters?
I'm sorry, you kind of broke up there. What? Use his hair for what?
He says, do you ever use your hair with little tiny knitting needles to knit little mice sweaters?
No, I've never thought of that.
They would be so soft.
I suppose I could use the conditioner that I have on wool.
Please? Please do not damage your hair in order to do this for me, please. Just fluff, fluff, fluff.
He lets him. He just kind of bows his head down and he's holding onto his cane while Jesse fluffs his hair.
He buries his face into it. Just, oh my god. Don't you use coconut oil in this? As he asks him every time.
I have my own blend of herbs, and he looks down. Did you come to see me, or did you come to pet my hair?
I'm not sure anymore.
Okay, you can pet my hair. He just lets him pet his hair for a while until he remembers.
Love it. He just holds it and hugs his head. Eventually, he'll just wrap his arms around his neck. Tiny little slip of a fucking thing. He'll just smile at him. Hi.
Hello.
I just missed you, that's all.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I didn't need anything in particular, but I actually completely, and it was important too. I forgot what it was.
Well, I think it's important that I see you anyways.
No, I remember.
Okay.
Are you assistant den parent? Are you assistant den parent?
No,
What?
I could be if you want, but I'm just the sept nanny, or assistant sept nanny.
you? He pecks his lips. Like, are you assisting anyone?
Not really. He looks at him.
Terrible. So terrible. Yeah, I don't have any other assistants. Jonah's stopped being my assistant.
Well, I'll be your assistant then.
I may have an assistant. I'm not sure. If I do, I can't remember them, and that's not a good sign. Anyway, I was thinking about it earlier today. I'm like, who the fuck can I get to assist me in this task that I partake in every day? And then I realized Grima would be perfect. You like cubs?
He nods.
You're like practically a permanent cub. Please don't get mad at me for saying that. I mean, you just have the precociousness of one.
He shakes his head, and his hair like bounces a little bit when he shakes his head.
God, he sinks his fingers into it. Please remind me firmly that you and your beloved are firmly monogamous. Nod.
Fable and I are monogamous.
God damn. Okay. You'll nod.
He just smiles very sweetly. But yeah,
That's what I wanted for assistant. That's all.
Okay, I could be assistant and parent. I
The
haven't really.
fuck are you so?
I don't know. He blushes a little bit.
You
Like
somebody
right
delicately.
right now, Grima has like complete Fluttershy vibes. His hair is hanging in his face, and he's just kind of like, I don't know. um,
Okay. Until a feather came up. They didn't pluck it. It just naturally lifted off. And then they delicately sat it atop the most finest spun honey cotton candy that was ever created, and drizzled it in diamond dust, and set it upon earth, breathed life into it, and you existed.
oh, thank you. I don't know how to what to say to that.
He bounces his eyebrows. I got a few ideas.
He shakes his head.
You are way too precious. Oh my god, I can't talk to you like that. Holy shit.
Um,
That's all I wanted from you. I just want to know if you wanted to be the assistant den parent.
Yes, I'll be assistant den parent.
Thank you.
He just kind of stands there for a moment, kind of awkwardly.
Squishes his fluffy hair again. Squish, squish, squish.
He lets out like a soft purring sound.
You got cuter!
I think I picked it up from Fable. She sometimes purrs. Out of character. Oh my god. Oh.
I just did a really, really, really stressful rite of passage, okay?
You did. Whose rite of passage was it?
It is Darcy and Xavier's.
His eyebrows raise a little bit, and he says, Xavier, isn't he the one that was to be executed?
Yeah, I managed to talk Petrova into not doing it so I could use him to, I don't know, do the thing, this thing, just fluff, 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 fluff. He said sure.
Doing the thing. You're fucking him too, aren't you?
I didn't know you could curse, and I say that, and you've been inside me. Who? Which one?
Xavier.
Which Xavier?
The one that had the rite of passage.
No, I'm not fucking him. Oh my god, I wouldn't. No, that's not my type. God no. Nor am I doing the patrol one either.
But you didn't say he wasn't your type. You just okay.
The betrothal one is not my type either.
Okay. Well, at least you clarified.
Nor do I believe I'm his. I'm not vulnerable.
Oh, okay. That is foul.
Disturbing, I know, but I leave it for what it is. Yo, my type is
sweet and innocent.
Is that wishful thinking on your part?
He jokes and like he pokes his sides.
I don't think you've ever had the benefit of what everybody else gets to experience. Your presence.
Okay. It, I He just doesn't know what to say, and so he just like closes his mouth.
he takes a deep breath and he wiggles his nose.
He imitates him and he starts wiggling his nose.
And then he'll bounce his nose.
He does the same. Johnny? You just what? Oh, we're waiting, folks. You're back.
Apparently fucking vanished.
Apparently, he wiggled
Sorry,
his nose and it caused him to vanish. But
I'm sorry. Yes, actually, he does vanish, but he immediately is replaced by this.
Darcy looks at him and then he like pokes his cheek.
So literally, Darcy is looking at the mirror identical fucking replication of himself. And he'll smile shyly.
Hello. This is weird.
I know, right?
He then like thinks for a second and then he just kind of sinks his fingers into his hair.
It's so fucking fluffy.
He's just like, oh, okay. And he just like starts combing his fingers and he just goes, I think I understand why people like to do this.
Oh, This is nice.
Isn't it? It's very nice when people touch your hair.
I like it.
I usually like it when people pet my hair too.
You know.
The world is gonna implode. There's too much cute. Give me a second. um,
Mm-hmm.
no, this is interesting. Are you able to walk with that cane?
He'll take it from him, and he'll use it proficiently.
He smiles.
He does have the deformity.
That's very interesting.
I'll come back over to him and give him his cane back.
He'll take the cane and he'll smile softly. It's nice. You
Your voice is too soft. I can't hear you at all.
um, it's nice to see someone else who knows what it's like. I mean, I'm used to it by now.
Oh, okay. Smiles softly.
Actually, I have an idea. And he texts Fable. Come with me and sit on the bench, okay?
He does.
And he messages Fable and he's like, Fable, will you come over here, blah 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 blah. I want to see you.
Yes, queen. She's in that state where she's not quite numb and dead inside right now because her father died. She's okay. Like it still hurts a lot, but she's okay.
She's better than what she was.
Yeah, for a couple of days she wasn't fucking responding. She's not there anymore.
Donnie was pretty bad himself, so.
But if I can find this dumb bitch's overlay.
Right?
You dumb overlay. Where ours is your overlay. I can't find it. There it is. She comes.
So I assume Grima and Jesse both turn and look at her at the same time.
Yep, she blinks. Like,
We wanted to know if you knew which one was us. Grima just kind of smiles softly at Fable. Then he looks over at Jesse. Were you saying anything?
yes.
Yeah, I didn't hear a thing.
I'm sorry, my thing blacked out for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, basically Fable is like, you have a twin?
No, one of us is real and one of us is not.
And Jesse nods. So let me guess. I need to pick which one is the real one and which one is the false one.
It's like a little game.
Okay. She'll look between them. Jesse would have made sure that neither one of them was holding the cane beforehand, because that would give away which one it was.
Yeah, the cane is just kind of set, like, it's resting in between them.
Go moment. Look between the both of them. She'll smile. And she knows what to do. And she'll kind of tuck her hands behind her back and look at the both of them. You know what she says?
What does she say?
I love you.
Grima blushes.
So and then she'll walk over to the real one and wrap her arms around his neck and nuzzle him.
He like pulls her in. He's like, that's not fair.
Why?
He chuckles. And then he like softly kisses her.
She'll kiss back. Jesse will shift back to his original form.
Mm.
And she'll smile at Jesse. Looking well today, Coyote. And he'll smile and say, looking well today, Miss Bunny.
And I guess, what would I be?
Nah, you look like hot trash.
Okay.
Jesse says. Fable slaps his chest.
Grima says, okay, I'm trash then, and smiles.
Stop, Jesse says.
What? But that's what you called me. And then he looks over at Jesse with big eyes. And he says, I'm trash.
No! He scoots closer. Stop it! Don't do that to me.
But Jesse, I'm trash.
Beautiful little. You're a fucking gumdrop. Yeah, I love you. You're a bubble. You're so many wonderful, delicate, beautiful things that could probably kill me.
He grins. Oh, I was just going to offer you a cookie.
You know, I've heard of what happens when you offer people cookies. I'm cool. I prefer not to be paralyzed, or vomit profusely, or have hair grow out of my ears, or get a never-ending nosebleed. Have tits pop up on my male chest. I don't mind if they pop up on my female chest, but not on my male chest. But Fable just giggles and boops Jesse's nose. I got to go, Jesse says.
You have other rite of passages to perform, don't you?
Nah, I got a date with a drag queen. I know I hop up.
Grima chuckles.
She don't know yet. I'm just gonna go bang down her door. But hey, we'll snap as he pop, 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 pop.
Grima chuckles, and he then, when like Jesse's starting to walk away, he just kind of pulls Fable in close and just holds her. He knows that she's still not doing okay.
She'll look at him and smile. Hi.
Apparently, Fable is Jesse now.
Yeah, right. Let me get her over there. He's going to put it into one of the fucking folders where it belongs. Just smile. Hi.
Hi. How are you? Are you doing okay?
No, but I'm alive.
Did you go see the statue today?
Yeah, I did. The service is on Wednesday.
He closes his eyes.
Every time I think I'm doing okay, it'll just come hit me in waves and I start crying and I don't even know how to process. It's like sometimes I look out at the lake and I just think that the waves are going to start crashing and the water will splash and I'll pop up.
He closes his eyes. I'm sorry.
She'll just bury her face in his neck and cry softly.
And he just combs her hair.
It's just really hard to believe. I keep thinking this is all some kind of nightmare or joke and I'm gonna wake up and I'll be there. He's not. And I'm so afraid it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
And he was so stressed.
There was just so much stuff going on.
Dad kept telling me I needed to go to the doctor. And he kept getting winded a lot. Just his energy wasn't so great. Dad told him he needed to go to the doctor. He kept telling him, go to the doctor. And he said he was fine. So hurt and angry and confused, and I'm really, really, really worried about my dad. It's like he's just a robot right now. He wakes up, he eats, he gets the kids to school, he comes home, he does what he has to do to keep the house afloat, keep the things afloat. He's trying to figure out what my dad did. Because they split the responsibilities,
He nods.
Dad took care of certain things that Dad didn't, and he doesn't know how to take care of those things. So he's having to learn, and he's having to go to sleep at night alone.
We should go over there and help a little bit.
We should. I went over and made breakfast this morning, but he's walking in a haze and this fog, and he just it just feels like this is never gonna stop hurting.
He's just
I just want my daddy back. And she just cries and cries and cries.
He just holds her. And eventually when she stops crying, he takes her arm and they go over to her house, or to Phoenix's house. And
So
he mentions that they should stay the night there.
So before they left, she did run by the statue again and just kind of left a little flower at it.
Mm-hmm.
Before they left, they left, okay, so they go and they leave. In the umbral side of the sept, the waves crash on the shore of the beach. and there is a ripple beneath the water. And that is where we can end our scene.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Good day.